Taking electrical work to the next level for demanding clients means going beyond standard high quality. Attention to detail is paramount. Firstly, consider precision cutouts. Boxed openings should be cut with laser precision, ensuring a snug fit for devices and wall plates. Secondly, concealed conduit is essential. Conduit must be expertly concealed behind walls and ceilings, maintaining a clean and aesthetic appearance. Thirdly, focus on materials and finishes. High-end fixtures are a must. Lighting, switches, and outlets are selected to complement the client's decor and meet their discerning taste. Fourthly, explore custom finishes. Wall plates and switch covers are matched to the exact color and texture of surrounding surfaces, creating a seamless look. Fifthly, use premium wiring. Insulated wires should be color-coded and routed neatly, ensuring optimal performance and longevity. Next, think about technological integration. Smart home automation is a key component. Electrical systems are integrated with smart home devices, providing advanced controls and energy efficiency. Then implement custom lighting effects. Mood lighting, accent lighting, and architectural lighting are designed to enhance the ambience and atmosphere. Craftsmanship is critical for flawless results. Invisible joints are a hallmark of excellent work. Wire connections are meticulously hidden within junction boxes or wall cavities, creating a visually clean finish. Perfectly aligned items demonstrate a commitment to precision. Devices and fixtures are aligned with precision, forming symmetrical patterns or exact equidistance. Uniform hardware enhances the overall appearance. Wall plate screws are not only turned in the same direction but are also tightened to a consistent torque, ensuring a secure hold. Personalized touches add a unique dimension. Custom design systems are tailored to the client's specific needs and preferences. And branded equipment maintains a streamlined aesthetic. Switches, outlets, and other components are chosen without visible branding, maintaining a streamlined and understated look. Personalization adds a unique element. Discrete touches, such as engraved wall plates or custom lighting fixtures, reflect the client's unique style and personality. Other considerations contribute to the overall quality. Exceeding code requirements ensure safety and reliability. Electrical work goes beyond minimum code compliance, meeting or exceeding industry standards for safety and reliability. Documentation is essential for future reference. Detailed drawings, plans, and specifications are provided for future reference and maintenance. Collaboration with other trades is crucial for a cohesive result. The electrician collaborates seamlessly with other trades such as architects, designers, and contractors, ensuring a cohesive and aesthetically pleasing result. Consider the National Electrical Code, or NEC, requirements. It is crucial to adhere to the NEC to ensure safety and compliance. Article 210 covers branch circuits, including the number and type of outlets permitted on a circuit. Article 250 addresses grounding and bonding, which are essential for preventing electrical shock hazards. Article 300 contains general wiring requirements, such as proper cable installation and support. Article 310 covers conductors for general wiring, including ampacity and insulation requirements. Article 400 addresses flexible cords and cables, specifying their permitted uses and limitations. Article 404 covers switches, including their installation and rating requirements. Article 406 addresses receptacles, cord connectors, and attachment plugs, including their installation and grounding requirements. Article 408 covers switchboards and panel boards, including their construction and overcurrent protection requirements. Article 500 through 516 address hazardous locations, which require special wiring methods and equipment. Article 700 covers emergency systems, which must be designed and installed to provide reliable power during power outages. Beyond these general articles, it is important to consult specific tables and sections within the NEC for detailed requirements. For example, Table 310.15b16 provides ampacity ratings for conductors based on their insulation type and ambient temperature. Table 250.122 provides minimum equipment grounding conductor sizes for various circuit ratings. Section 210.12 requires arc fault circuit interrupter, or FSI, protection for dwelling unit branch circuits. Section 250.50 requires that all grounding electrodes be bonded together to form a grounding electrode system. Section 300.11 requires that wiring be securely supported to the building structure. Section 406.4 requires that receptacles be properly grounded. In addition to the NEC, local building codes and regulations may impose additional requirements. It is important to consult with local authorities to ensure compliance with all applicable codes. Consider also voltage drop. Voltage drop occurs when the voltage at the end of a circuit is lower than the voltage at the source. Excessive voltage drop can cause lights to dim, motors to run inefficiently, and appliances to malfunction. The NEC recommends limiting voltage drop to no more than 3% for branch circuits and 5% for feeders. Voltage drop can be calculated using the following formula. Voltage drop equals 2 times the length of the conductor in feet times the current in amps times the impedance of the conductor in ohms per foot divided by 1000. To minimize voltage drop, use larger conductors, shorten circuit lengths, and reduce the load on the circuit. It is important to select the correct size conductors for the anticipated load. The NEC provides tables that specify the ampacity of conductors based on their size and insulation type. It is also important to consider the ambient temperature when selecting conductors, as high temperatures can reduce their ampacity. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect wiring from overloads and short circuits. The NEC requires that overcurrent protection devices be sized to protect the conductor they are serving. The ampacity of the overcurrent protection device should not exceed the ampacity of the conductor. Grounding and bonding are essential for preventing electrical shock hazards. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which allows the overcurrent protection device to trip and de-energize the circuit. Bonding connects all metal parts of the electrical system together to create a low impedance path for fault current. It is important to use the correct grounding and bonding methods for the type of electrical system being installed. Wiring methods refer to the way in which conductors are installed and protected. The NEC recognizes several different wiring methods, including rigid metal conduit or RMC, intermediate metal conduit or IMC, electrical metallic tubing, or flexible metal conduit, or FMC, non-metallic conduit, or PVC, and cable wiring methods such as non-metallic sheath cable, or NM, and armored cable, or AC. The choice of wiring method depends on the application and the environmental conditions. Electrical boxes are used to enclose and protect electrical connections. The NEC requires that electrical boxes be sized appropriately for the number and size of conductors they contain. Electrical boxes must also be securely mounted to the building structure. Devices include switches, receptacles, and lighting fixtures. The NEC specifies requirements for the installation of these devices, including their mounting height, grounding, and wiring connections. Lighting is an important aspect of electrical design. The NEC provides requirements for the installation of lighting fixtures, including their location, mounting, and wiring connections. It is also important to consider the type of lighting fixture being used, as different types of fixtures have different energy efficiency and performance characteristics. Surge protection devices, or SPDs, are used to protect electrical equipment from voltage surges. Voltage surges can be caused by lightning strikes, power grid switching, and other events. SPD diverts surge current away from sensitive equipment, preventing damage. The NEC recommends the use of SPD in certain applications. Electrical safety is paramount when working with electricity. It is important to follow safe work practices and use appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, such as gloves, eye protection, and insulated tools. Always de-energize circuits before working on them and use a voltage tester to verify that the circuit is de-energized. Electrical inspections are conducted to ensure that electrical installations comply with the NEC and local codes. Electrical inspections are typically required for new construction, renovations, and additions. It is important to obtain all necessary permits and schedule inspections at the appropriate times. Electrical maintenance is essential for ensuring the continued safe and reliable operation of electrical systems. Electrical maintenance includes tasks such as inspecting wiring, tightening connections, testing overcurrent protection devices, and replacing worn or damaged components. Regular electrical maintenance can help to prevent electrical hazards and extend the life of electrical equipment. Smart home technology is becoming increasingly popular. Smart home systems can control lighting, temperature, security, and other functions. Electrical contractors need to be familiar with smart home technology in order to install and maintain these systems. Energy efficiency is an important consideration in electrical design. There are many ways to improve the energy efficiency of electrical systems, such as using energy-efficient lighting fixtures, installing occupancy sensors, and using programmable thermostats. By implementing energy-efficient measures, it is possible to reduce energy consumption and save money. Sustainable electrical practices are becoming increasingly important. Sustainable electrical practices include using renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power, and reducing the environmental impact of electrical installations. By adopting sustainable electrical practices, it is possible to protect the environment and conserve resources. Electrical troubleshooting involves identifying and resolving electrical problems. Electrical troubleshooting requires a thorough understanding of electrical principles and the ability to use test equipment, such as multimeters and clamp meters. Electrical troubleshooting can be challenging, but it is an essential skill for electrical contractors. Electrical codes and standards are constantly evolving. It is important for electrical contractors to stay up to date on the latest codes and standards in order to ensure that their work is compliant and safe. There are many resources available to help electrical contractors stay informed, such as trade publications, seminars, and online training courses. The importance of communication is essential for successful electrical projects. Electrical contractors must be able to communicate effectively with clients, architects, engineers, and other tradespeople. Clear and concise communication can help to prevent misunderstandings and ensure that the project is completed on time and within budget. Problem solving is a critical skill for electrical contractors. Electrical contractors often encounter unexpected problems during projects. The ability to quickly and effectively solve problems is essential for keeping projects on track. Continuing education is important for electrical contractors. The electrical industry is constantly changing, with new technologies and techniques emerging all the time. Continuing education helps electrical contractors to stay up to date on the latest developments and to maintain their skills. Professionalism is essential for electrical contractors. Electrical contractors should always conduct themselves in a professional manner, treating clients and colleagues with respect. Professionalism can help to build trust and to create a positive reputation. Business management skills are important for electrical contractors. Electrical contractors need to be able to manage their businesses effectively in order to be successful. Business management skills include financial management, marketing, and customer service. Legal and ethical considerations are important for electrical contractors. Electrical contractors must be aware of the legal and ethical obligations of their profession. Legal and ethical considerations include licensing, insurance, and compliance with codes and regulations. Furthermore, safety culture needs to be adopted. Electrical contractors should foster a strong safety culture on their job sites. A safety culture promotes safe work practices and helps to prevent accidents and injuries. By following these guidelines, electrical work can be elevated to meet the demands of even the most perfectionistic clients. Remember to always prioritize safety, quality, and professionalism in all aspects of electrical work. Ensure your work adheres to the relevant standards set forth by organizations such as the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA. The NFPA develops and publishes codes and standards related to fire safety, electrical safety, and building safety. NFPA 70, the National Electrical Code, is the most widely adopted electrical code in the United States. Also, there are Underwriters Laboratories, or UL. UL is an independent organization that tests and certifies products for safety. UL-listed products have been tested and found to meet UL safety standards. In addition to the NEC and UL standards, electrical contractors should also be familiar with the standards developed by the Instituto Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE. The IEE develops standards related to electrical power, electronics, and computer engineering. Consider the American National Standards Institute, or ANSI. ANSI is a private, non-profit organization that coordinates the development and use of voluntary consensus standards in the United States. ANSI standards cover a wide range of topics, including electrical equipment, safety, and performance. Meeting client expectations also requires effective project management. Begin with a detailed scope definition. Clearly define the scope of work with the client, including all specific requirements and desired outcomes. This will help to avoid misunderstandings and ensure that everyone is on the same page. Develop a comprehensive plan. Create a detailed project plan that outlines all tasks, timelines, and resources. This will help to keep the project on track and ensure that it is completed on time and within budget. Maintain open communication. Communicate regularly with the client throughout the project, providing updates on progress and addressing any concerns. This will help to build trust and ensure that the client is satisfied with the results. Ensure quality control. Implement a rigorous quality control process to ensure that all work meets the highest standards. This may involve regular inspections, testing, and documentation. Provide exceptional customer service. Go above and beyond to provide exceptional customer service. This may involve offering additional services, such as troubleshooting and maintenance, and being responsive to client needs. Aim to exceed expectations. Strive to exceed the client's expectations in every aspect of the project. This will help to build a strong reputation and generate repeat business. In addition, think about ways to improve communication skills. Practice active listening. Pay attention to what the client is saying and ask clarifying questions to ensure that you understand their needs and expectations. Use clear and concise language. Avoid using technical jargon or acronyms that the client may not understand. Be responsive to client inquiries. Respond to client inquiries promptly and professionally. Be proactive in providing updates. Keep the client informed of the project's progress on a regular basis. Be open to feedback. Solicit feedback from the client throughout the project and use it to improve your work. The ultimate goal is to provide the client with electrical services that meet their needs and exceed their expectations. By following these guidelines, electrical contractors can build strong relationships with their clients and generate repeat business.